You know, I've always had a sweet tooth, and I like dessert. But I was always taught by my mother to eat the things that you don't like first, that are good for you, and all the things you like, eat them later and later in the meal, and then dessert comes last. And I was always taught, and always taught my sons growing up, as did my wife, you can't have your dessert first. But that doesn't mean when I'm eating the green beans that I'm not thinking about the dessert a little, huh? And in fact, when you think about what you have to do in work, whether you like your work or don't like your work, and you're younger, it never hurts to start thinking about your retirement early. There's never such a thing as too early. One reason is because simply, if you think about it, it is more likely that you will make a plan that includes saving for it. And unless you happen to be among the lucky few that hit it big in something where you make a lot of money later in your life, that early saving allows for the power of compound interest to build your retirement nest egg. And that thinking about it early is a little bit like eating the green beans, as opposed to starting off with a dessert. Too many people treat their earlier life a little bit like they're eating the dessert first, spend all the money, have a good time. I'm not opposed to a good time, but that part where you pay yourself first and put it into retirement, allowing it to compound over a very long time, pays huge compounding dividends in terms of generating retirement benefits for you when you're older. Secondarily, as you get closer and closer to your retirement as you age, regardless of when it is that you would retire, you inherently get to a point where you more realistically think about things that have nothing to do with money per se, although maybe a little bit indirectly, but things like, where do I want to be as I retire? What do I want to do as I retire? Do I relocate from this geography to that geography to be around offspring or grandchildren? Do I want to try to plan to be in places that I like, as opposed to working where I worked for the purpose of the job, not so much because I liked it? And all of these things are things where fundamentally, the earlier you start thinking about them, the more you will increase the likelihood that your decisions about them will be better at the time that you need to make those decisions. It's really true that there's never a time where it's too early to think about retirement. Subscribe to the Fisher Investment YouTube channel if you like what you've seen. Click the bell to be notified as soon as we publish new videos.